Shalom, shalom. All praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Double honors to us at GMS. Much love to you, brothers, to come by with all faith and honesty to get fed. And I hope that you stay faithful, because now the Most High is showing us these end time prophecies. I did a video, I think yesterday, on the Israeli bombing and the situation that happened in Syria, which is all prophecy. Alright, this is the prophecy that's leading to the end time and the great war that's going to end all wars and the ushering in of the Most High. And I'll read some real quick. This is Isaiah 66:15, and it says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." Okay? So now this time is coming at hand. Because now you see the angels, which are the so-called UFOs that you see across the world and in every land that Esau is at. Because it says it shall enter into the house of the thief. Okay? So that's a prophecy of what's happening now. That's why these chariots are showing themselves so much. Because they have entered into the house of the thief, which is Esau. Because every bit of land that is outside of Edom, that is stolen land. That is falsified, occupied land. Alright, so let's get into this article and read it. And it says, Russia, China express alarm over Israeli airstrike in Syria. Israel denies its attempt to help rebels in battle against President Assad. First things first, there's no way those rebels would have been able to hit that facility if the Israelis didn't hit it. Because that was one of the most guarded facilities in Syria. In Syria, period. That's why it says his high revolutionary guard was killed. That's where pretty much all of his his ace cards at. So if you're gonna destroy the other person's armory, his secret armory, of course that's gonna help the rebels. You see this fork-tongued devil, and the picture right here says, Israel said today it was business as usual despite two recent attacks on missile stores in Syria. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has traveled to China for an official visit. Photograph. And it says Russia and China has expressed alarm over regional repercussions of two recent Israeli air raids in Syria. Israel played down strikes with the official saying they targeted Iran missile bounds for Lebanese Hezbollah militants. Israel acted as if it was business as usual today, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visiting China. It also sought to persuade Syrian President Bashar al-Assad that the airstrike did not aim to aid rebels or weaken him, and dismiss the prospect of an escalation. There are no winds of war. Yoav Golan, the general commanding Israel forces on the Syrian and Lebanese front, told reporters while out jogging with troops. "Do you see tension? There is no tension. Do I look tense to you?" he said, according to the Mavra NRG News website. The attack hit targets manned by Dr. Assad's elite troops in the Barada River Valley and Quansan Mountains. Residents, active and opposing military sources said. They included a compound linked to Syria's chemical weapons program, Arab defense, and Republic Guard facilities, and source said. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said at least 42 soldiers were killed and hundreds more were missing, while others opposing sources put the death toll at 300 soldiers. Because all of the other ones are incinerated, man. That was like a nuclear yield weapon that they let off, man. Those other ones, those bodies are through. You ain't finding them. You might find some dust or a little bit of skull here and there. And it says Russian said it was concerned the chances of foreign military intervention in Syria was growing, suggesting its worry stemmed in part from media report about alleged use of chemical weapons in the conflict that killed 70,000 people. Russian Foreign Minister spokesman Alexander Lukovich said the report reported airstrike caused particular alarm. The further escalation of armed confrontation sharply increased, and the risk of creating new eras of tension in addition to Syria is in Lebanon, and the destabilization of this so far relative calm atmosphere in the Lebanese-Israel border, he said. So you can see here that this is Russia and China they already mad. If they telling this in open, they're more mad than this, okay? Because everything is played down at least about 85% to 95%, and they give you the 5% of how mad they really are, okay? So let me get a couple verses real quick. This is Ezekiel 39. This is Ezekiel 39 verse 6, and it says, Ezekiel 39 verse 6, and it says, and I will send fire on Magog and among them that dwelt carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am the Lord. Okay, so he's going to send, all of this is just to brew up this war, because most people seem to think that we are for Russia when you hear us talking about these stories. Only thing we're happy about is when Russia gets into the war, we know that's what's going to destroy this place, and know that that's going to be our deliverance. Forget Russia, because they're Edomites too. Russians are Edomites. They're in the same fucking tribe. They're just battling with each other. If Satan stands against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? Alright? So it says, read that again, in all the isles, because a lot of places are going to be destroyed in this Third World War. Okay? And it says, and I will send fire on Magog and among them that dwelt carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am the Lord. So I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people. And how is he doing that? Right now, with the internet, with the different camps that are raising up across the four corners of the planet, that's how he's raising up in front of his people, not the world. Through raising us up, we get to prophesy and tell the truth for this Bible. Therefore, the world gets to know the Most High and its truth, okay? That's why you go to Psalms. That's why it says this in Psalms. This is Psalms 147 and 19, and it says, he showeth his words unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So now let me go back and precept this. Now you can understand. It says, this is Ezekiel 39 verse 6, or we'll start at 7. So I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. How have they polluted his holy name? Through claiming to be the Israelites and claiming to be the chosen of God, claiming that God and the angels are Caucasians, and putting the image up across the world of a Caucasian Messiah, Caucasian angels, Caucasian prophets. All the 12 tribes are Caucasian. That's blasphemy, man. That's blasphemy and idolatry. Okay, and it says, so I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One in Israel. Okay? Behold, it is come and it is done, saith the Lord power. This is the day whereof I have spoken. And they that dwelt in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire the born weapons and both the shield. That's it on that. That's going into the kingdom. Okay. Let me jump. This is Isaiah 66 and 18. Turn with me there real quick. This is Isaiah 66 and we'll start at 18. And it says, for I know their works and their thoughts, and it shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. Just like I told you, the Most High is gathering all this world for them to know the glory and to know the truth, so they don't pollute his name anymore. So he can know that he's always been for Israel and has never left the Negroes, Latinos, and Native American man. Okay? He has never left us. He's cast us away for a period of time because we are bad, man. We're hard-headed, backsliding, bad kids. But at the end of the day, he loves his kids, man. And it says, and I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations, to Tarish, Paul, and Lud, and draw the bow, to Tubal and Javan, to the isles afar off, that have not heard my fame, neither have seen my glory, and they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. Just like when this destruction happens, who's gonna know that we've been telling people? Whose words are gonna come to pass? GMS, the men and the elders of GMS, which have been out here doing this work for countless amounts of years, man. With the elders, they've been out here for years. So now the prophecy, when that comes to pass, the Most High set that prophecy on GMS and the men of GMS and the elders, so that when that comes to pass, that's going to be fulfilled and people are going to know who was telling the truth. Alright, quick video. I don't want to go too much. You guys look up on it, but this is another wicked ass video I wanted to show you guys of Babylon. You know, they keep doing shit. This is Babylon the Great, and to show you how against the Most High these people are. Look at this wicked shit. Look at this wicked shit. They brought out a golden calf, man. Look at these devils. You don't see. Salakita pages. You see the barcode on their fucking foreheads, man? Okay, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Let me try to move it back with this fat bitch. Look. I can't even get it. Anyway, they have a barcode on the front of their fucking heads, man. The mark of the beast is on their front, the foreheads, while they're worshiping a golden calf, man. Most High gonna send a death angel to these what you call it? They ain't even. He's just gonna send a death angel through there, man. Just like that 420 thing got shot up, man. The Most High gonna send something over here, man. Seriously, watch this Portland issue. You see, it's got Nike, it's got all of these idolatry things on there, man. It's got the Democrats, Republicans, Shell, all these things are tied to the calf because that's the modern day idols, man. So I want to finish this because it's fucked up vibe. Y'all can go watch it. But with that, I'm gonna say all praise to Yahweh. Actually, I got one more verse, Salakia. I wanted to give. This is Ezekiel 30:8. And it says, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I have set fire in Egypt, and when all her helpers be destroyed. And that's when this Third World War, because the modern day Egypt is America, and who's all our helpers is NATO, the beast. Okay, the alliance that they have, but Russia and China are gonna turn against them, man, and also be made desolate. So it says, and that's how you gonna know, because we're telling you. It says, and they, who's they? Everyone, okay, and including Israel, mostly Israelites. We're gonna know because we're into these prophecies. And it says, and they shall be desolate in the midst of the Salakia. And they shall know that I am the Lord when I have set fire into Egypt, and when all her helpers shall be destroyed. And in that day shall a messenger go forth. That's it on that. So with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to elders of GMS. Much love to you, brothers. All right? Shalom.